Okay, good morning, ACLC students of ACLC NAGA. Welcome to ACLC. So, mapabistado ako. I am Ma'am Tash, and I will be your facilitator with all the lessons po na meron po yung subject na to. So, before we proceed to our first ever lesson sa video na to, so let me give you an idea. Ano ba yung subject na General Mathematics? So, class, most of the concepts po, most of the lessons na meron po itong subject na to is napag-aralan nyo na siya during your junior high school days. So, ano ba yung pinagkaiba niya? Pinagkaiba niya is that concepts can be applied in real life situation. So, yun po yung uniqueness na meron sa GMAT. So, with all the concepts po na meron tayo here in our lesson, so lahat po yan, i-apply po natin, or we're gonna consider some examples po that can be applied in real life situation. So let's start our first lesson. So, we have here the idea of function. So maybe ang iba sa Indo, ugwan ng ideya, ang iba sa Indo, familiar na sa ideya ng function. This is one of the basic concepts po na meron si mathematics. Si function, relation po siya. So let me discuss first, what is relation? So, relation is a rule that relates values from a set of values. We have the idea of domain to a second set of values called the range. So, bottom line po dito, class, when we say relation, it is the connection between two particular values. So, in mathematics, we have the idea of domain and we also have the concept of range. So, ano po yung pinagkaiba ng dalawa? So, di ba, we are all aware, in mathematics, palaging ginagamit po si x, si variable x, tsaka po si variable y. So, if we're gonna apply the concepts of domain and range, si domain po, that will serve as the input. Diba po, when we say input, siya po ay independent variable. And that will be our value for x. And kapag ka naman po pinag-uusapan naman po natin si range, okay, so, range is a dependent variable and it is always represented by the variable y. So again, class, when we say relation po, it is the connection of two particular values considering our domain and range. Again, kapag ka-domain po, siya po ay input, independent variable, always represented by the variable x. And when we say range naman po, siya po ay dependent variable, always represented by the variable y. So let's have now the next concept. So our next concept is what we so-called function. Take note, class ha, function, siya po ay relation. Bakit po, Ma'am Tash, naging relation po si function? Kasi po, basically, when you see function, it is the connection of two values. Again, ibibigay na naman po natin si domain and range. But, relation is not a function. Take note ha, si function po, relation po siya. Bakit po siya naging relation? Kasi po function is the connection between two values. But, hindi po pwedeng maging relation si function. According to the definition, so we have here, function daw is a relation which element in the domain. Di ba sabi ko sa inyo, when we say domain po, an input po siya, represented by the variable x. Again, function is a relation where each element in the domain is related to only one value in the range by some rule. We're going to consider a particular rule here. So, bottom line, sabi ko sa inyo, di ba si function po, relation po siya. Kasi po, it is the connection between two values. Specifically, the domain and then the range, the input and then the output, the independent and then the dependent variable, represented by x and then y. So, considering the concept of function class, kailangan po natin, we're actually being guided by a particular rule. So, ano ba yung rule na yun? Makukonsider mo daw, makinig ha, makukonsider mo daw po na function po yung dalawang particular na value. Or maybe, let's say we have two set of values. Makukonsider po natin na function po sila if, makinig ha, if wala pong nauulit na value si x na connected po doon po kay y, which is the range. Again, masabi po natin na function po yung particular set of values if wala pong nauulit na value si x na related po doon kay y. So class, for you to understand well, ayun po, what function is. So we have here, I'm gonna present to you four representations. Ayan po. So let's have the first one. Again, I'm going to discuss ways in presenting or representing rather function. So let's have first the ordered pair. Di ba aware naman po kayo during your junior high school days, when we say ordered pair po, meron po tayong abscissa, meron po tayong ordinate, meron po tayong x, meron po tayong y. So, let's consider the first way, ordered pair. So, let's say we have here the relation H. Relation H has an ordered pairs po. So, let's say we have 5, 1, we have 6, 3, we have 4, 8, we have 7, 9, we have 2, and then 10. Okay, so again class, we have here the relation H having the ordered pairs 5, 1, 6, 3, 4, 8, 7, 9, 2, 10. These are set of values. Diba? So if we're gonna consider the input or yung values po for the domain, sabi ko sa inyo kanina, when we say domain po, all possible values for x. So if we're gonna consider this particular set of ordered pairs, ang set of domain po dito is no other than rather 5, 6, 4, 7, and then 2. Again, 5, 6, 4, 7, 2. Sila po yung set ni domain, which is yung value po nino, the x. Habang yung set of range naman po, we have here 1, 3, 1, 3, 8, 9, and then 10. So we have here 1, 3, 8, 9, and 10. Sila po yung output, which is yung value po nino, yung values po ni y, which is our range. Ngayon, Ma'am Tash, paano po ba natin masabi na ito pong relation H having this particular ordered pairs is a function? Di ba sabi ko kanina sa inyo, masabi ng function ang sarong particular set of values kapag kadaan nauulit ang value ni x na naka-assign iisay kay y. Nauulit ang value ni x na related sa value ni y. So, haputan mo ka mo. Kunwari lang, masimpag ka mo. Haputan mo ka mo. Here, in our ordered pairs, meron po ba tayong maulit na value ni x, na value po ni x, na related po kay y? Sige nga. So, as you observe class, kung nakikita niyo po ng maigi yung ordered pairs po natin, walang maulit na value ni x na naka-assign kanino? kay y. Diba? Walang naulit na value si x. So therefore, we can conclude that relation h is a function. Bakit? Kasi po walang naulit na value si x na related po sa value ni y. Let's have another example. Let us consider relation G. Okay, so let's say we have an ordered pair 3, 5. We're gonna have negative 2, 0. We're gonna have 6, negative 7. We're gonna have 3, 8. We're gonna have 0, 1. Okay, so relation H has an ordered pairs 3, 5, negative 2, 0, 6, negative 7, 3, 8, and then 0, 1. So ang tanong po dito, ito po bang set of values na ito, Ma'am Tash? Function po ba siya? So let's see. Let us identify first. Alin po ba dito yung set of values for the domain? So we're gonna have 3, negative 2, 6, and then 0. How about yung set of values naman for the range? So we have 5, 0, negative 7, 8, and then 1. Again, question here is relation G a function? No. Hindi po function sa relation G. Bakit po? As you observe, we're going to consider the ordered pairs written here. In this area, may naulit po tayong value ni x. Sino po ba yung value na yun? We have here the value of 3. Sabi ko sa Indo, masabit ang function ang set of ordered pairs dapat dai na uulit ang value ni x na related kay y. As you observe, naulit yung input na value for 3. So therefore, this particular relation is not a function. Kasi po ano yung reason? Naulit po yung value ni x, which is sino? Si 3. So I hope na iintindihan nyo po yung first way po natin. Sana po clear po sa atin. Sige, let's have another last example for ordered pair. Let's have relation